What if every moment in your life, joyful or painful, is part of a deeper design? What if nothing truly happens by accident? Today, we'll dive into ancient Buddhist wisdom that reveals how everything in life carries meaning and purpose. Stay with us on this journey to discover how embracing this truth can lead you to profound inner peace. Life is constantly moving, shifting, transforming. Nothing stays the same, not the seasons, not our feelings, not even ourselves. Buddhism calls this truth anicca, or impermanence. When we fight change, we suffer. Think about it. Trying to freeze a moment or hold on to something forever is like trying to grasp water. It slips through your fingers. But what if, instead of resisting, you learn to move with life's currents? Imagine a tree through the seasons. It blossoms in spring, flourishes in summer, lets its leaves fall in autumn, and rests in winter. It does not resist these cycles. It simply flows with them. When we embrace change the way the tree does, we unlock a freedom that can soften our hearts and calm our minds. By accepting impermanence, we open ourselves to fully experience the present moment, knowing it is fleeting, and that's okay. Growth blooms from this acceptance. Each ending makes way for a new beginning, and every difficulty is a doorway to transformation. Let's take a moment to reflect. What changes in your life have been hardest to accept? How might your perspective shift if you viewed those changes as natural cycles, essential for growth? Nothing in our lives is random. Every thought, word, and action sets off a chain of consequences. This is the essence of karma, a natural law of cause and effect. Think of karma like planting seeds. If you plant a seed of kindness, compassion, or patience, you nurture positive outcomes. If you sow seeds of anger, jealousy, or deceit, you cultivate suffering, either for yourself or others. It's important to understand, karma is not punishment or reward. It's simply the natural ripple effect of our choices. Sometimes the fruits of our actions appear immediately, sometimes years later, but they always return. You might wonder why bad things happen to good people, or why some people seem to escape consequences. Karma reminds us that life's full story often stretches beyond what we can see in one moment. The harvest can take time. This wisdom encourages us to take responsibility for our lives. Blaming others or circumstances only keeps us trapped. When we realize that our current reality is shaped by countless past choices, some conscious, some not, we gain the power to change course. Each new action is a fresh seed planted for the future. Imagine the simple choices you make each day, how you speak to a stranger, how you treat yourself, how you respond to challenges. These small moments accumulate and shape your life's direction more than you might realize. Why do we suffer? One of Buddhism's core teachings says, suffering arises from attachment, our unwillingness to let go. We cling to people, things, and even ideas because we believe they will bring us lasting happiness. But the truth is, nothing in this world is permanent. Holding on tightly only causes pain when things change or slip away. Letting go isn't about giving up or not caring. It's about loving without clinging. Imagine holding a butterfly gently in your hand. If you squeeze too tightly, you'll harm it. But if you cup your hand softly and let it fly, it moves freely, and so do you. When we practice non-attachment, we don't depend on external circumstances for our peace. Instead, we cultivate a calm that arises from within, no matter what life brings. This frees us from the endless cycle of craving and disappointment. Many people confuse non-attachment with indifference or coldness, but it's quite the opposite. It's a deep, compassionate love that lets others be themselves without trying to possess or control. This kind of love honors freedom, for them and for us. Think about the relationships or things you hold on to tightly. What might change if you allowed a little space and freedom within those bonds? Life rarely unfolds exactly as we plan. We spend so much time fighting, resisting, and wishing things were different. Buddhism teaches a powerful alternative: acceptance. Acceptance is not resignation or giving up. It's seeing things clearly as they are, without judgment or resistance. It means recognizing that sometimes we cannot control what happens, but we can control how we respond. Picture a river flowing around rocks and fallen branches. It doesn't stop or struggle. It finds a way forward. When we learn to accept life's twists and turns with this same fluidity, we experience less suffering and more peace. There's a famous Zen story about a farmer who loses his horse. His neighbors commiserate, but the farmer simply says, "Maybe good, maybe bad, who knows?" The horse returns with wild horses. The neighbors rejoice, but again, the farmer says, "Maybe good, maybe bad, who knows?" Later, the farmer's son breaks his leg, and the neighbors lament. The farmer says the same. Finally, the son is spared from war because of his injury, and the neighbors celebrate. The farmer's steady response reminds us that life's events aren't fixed as good or bad. They simply are, and our peace depends on how we meet them. Acceptance also means embracing our own flaws and limitations with kindness. When we stop fighting ourselves, we open a path to healing. To live wisely with karma and impermanence, Buddhism invites us to cultivate mindfulness, clear, non-judgmental awareness of our thoughts, feelings, and actions. When we observe ourselves honestly, patterns emerge. Maybe we notice how impatience sparks frustration, or how kindness softens tension. Awareness gives us the chance to choose differently, to plant better seeds. Every day offers countless moments to practice this. A kind word, a deep breath, a gentle pause before reacting. These small acts build a life rooted in wisdom and compassion. Let's try a simple mindfulness exercise now. Take a deep breath in and out. Notice the sensations in your body. Allow yourself to be fully present right here, right now. This moment is your foundation for peace. Karma isn't just about what we do. It's about why we do it. A simple action can carry very different energy depending on our intention. Helping someone out of guilt or expectation is different from helping out of genuine care. Buddhism reminds us to cultivate pure intentions. When our hearts align with love and wisdom, our actions naturally create positive ripples. Reflect for a moment. What intentions guide your daily actions? Are they aligned with compassion and clarity? Suffering is inevitable, but how we relate to it shapes our experience. Instead of asking, "Why me?" Buddhism encourages us to ask, "What can this teach me?" Every challenge, every loss, every hardship carries a lesson that can deepen our understanding and compassion. Consider the story of the lotus flower. It grows in muddy waters, yet rises above to bloom in pristine beauty. Our suffering can be the very soil from which our deepest wisdom and kindness grow. A vital part of Buddhist wisdom is compassion, not just for others, but also for ourselves. Often we are our harshest critics, judging ourselves for mistakes or flaws. But self-compassion is the foundation for true healing and happiness. When you offer yourself kindness in difficult moments, you build resilience and strength. This compassion naturally flows outward, improving your relationships and community. Practice this today. When you feel self-judgment rising, gently remind yourself that you are human, learning and growing just like everyone else. Remember, you are the gardener of your life. The seeds you plant today, through your thoughts, words, and actions, shape the garden of your tomorrow. Life will flow, change, and surprise you. But by embracing impermanence, understanding karma, letting go of attachment, practicing acceptance, and nurturing compassion, you can navigate the river of existence with grace and peace. Start where you are, with simple kindness and mindful awareness. Each moment is a fresh beginning. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom that nourishes your soul. Until next time, may your journey be peaceful and your heart light.